Alright, let's get back to it. I'm sitting in a different chair, so I'm a bit further back. So if I sound weird, but no one mention it now.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
What? Things. Alright. Sis, why did Mommy and Daddy get taken away? Did they do something bad? No, they didn't. Mommy and Daddy did nothing wrong. Remember that. Alright. There was no side quests. Yeah. You know, I just remembered we do have... Go check that guy's outfit out. That's right. Discover owls. Wait for the young man to pick out some clothes. Defeat the mantis. I wonder, is this gonna update on its own? And tell us, oh, go back? Or do we just have to go back? I think I would like to just go back and check before we push story.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Dick. So then I guess it is a wait for it to update on its own. And then once it updates on its own, that's when we'll come back here. Alright. The list. Take me back to... Just load in.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
A spirit vessel. I thought as much. So they're pumping it full of light.
No, not light. Astral energy. Of course. No wonder this realm's so dark. It's as though there's a pall over the sky even during the day.
Except it isn't dark. Not really. The light's just being diverted.
Diverted?
Suck up all the light, and all that's left over is darkness.
What's the difference?
Darkness exists as an actual element of astral energy, just like light does. Didn't you know that?
No.
Let me break it down for you. Astral energy exists as different elements. There's earth, water, fire, and wind, as well as light and darkness. But dark astral energy only exists on Rena, and light astral energy on Dana. So, dark energy isn't harvested as part of the crown contest.
She's right. It's the same reason why I can't wield dark energy, and similarly, why no Renans can use light energy either.
The only exception to that rule on the Renan end is likely the Lord here, who has the Lightmaster core.
Whatever the case, it looks like they're collecting light here the same way they were fire back in Calaglia.
From what I hear, there used to be a proper day and night cycle in Cyslodia ages ago, but apparently, over the last 300 years, the darkness spread from Cysloden and covered the whole realm.
That's crazy. I can't believe the Renans found a way to steal even our own damn light.
We shouldn't linger. Let's keep moving before someone spots us.
Wandering around blindly is getting us nowhere. The Snake Eyes have the information we need, but we can't just ask for it. So what if we sneak in and take it instead?
I wasn't aware you knew how to be sneaky.
Hey, look over there.
Aw.
That's Zephyr's son, Law. I don't know. Something doesn't feel right about all this.
Are you kidding? He's practically gift-wrapped for us.
Hey, what are you...
I remember you. What do you want?
We don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk quietly. Deal?
Make it quick.
Where are you keeping Zephyr? We're here to rescue him.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Isn't he your father?
Oh yeah, easy to forget that. After he abandoned me.
Abandoned?
It's the truth. All my old man ever cared about was sticking it to the Bright Eyes. He never even made it to Mom's funeral.
So you become an agent for the local lord?
You got a problem with that? You're not exactly one to talk, keeping company with a Renan woman. You think you know her, but wait until she has a choice between you and her people. I may have become an agent for the Renans, but at least I'm here trying to soothe the agony of my people from the inside. What's your excuse?
I don't buy it. No. You're running because you're scared. You think you're the only one who's had to suffer?
What the hell do you know, you... Ow! What the... Damn you!
Word to the wise, people like you
Enough!
make me...
Look, I don't know what happened between you and your father. But what I do know is that when you fought back at the village, he wouldn't raise a hand to strike you. I've never seen Zephyr back down from a fight. But he could never hurt his own son. And when he said he was staying behind, I think it was because he wasn't willing to abandon you. If you know anything, then tell us, please.
I don't know where they're keeping my dad now. All I've heard is that they're going to publicly execute him in the plaza in front of headquarters.
Execute?
Thank you. You did the right thing.
Why are you so determined to help my father?
Zephyr is the reason I took up the sword. He taught me how to think for myself. And I want to learn more.
If they're going to execute him in the plaza, then it'll be too dangerous for us to go alone.
Let's ask Menik. He should be able to sneak us in.
Sounds good to me. Let's have a chat with him.
Let's change our outfit. Still can't decide what, like, outfit's good. I'm definitely leaning towards this just for right now. Kind of the same as my ocean blue, but not blue. She looks insane. She's supposed to look like this right now. This is the problem I have with games that with outfits is like I never want to change them from their default too much because then they just look out of place for the story. I like that hair coat better. Hers are big different. I kind of don't like that one. I like this one, but it's just so much more visually than the other one. Well, there's nothing else to say for himself. We've already talked to everybody. No side quests popped up. We're gonna go talk to the guy with the suspicious face in charge of the Silver Swords.
So I get that you perform a certain type of astral arts, but why does your magic look so different from what Renans use? Is it a different source or something?
I'm not exactly an expert on how Renans cast magic, but we both manipulate astral energy to create it. We just channel that energy in different ways.
Like how you chant your spells, whereas they throw out those weird symbols?
Yeah, and just like how there are different ways to use a sword, there are elemental differences between us too. For example, light is only in Dana, and darkness is only in Rena.
Ah, alright, that makes sense. So let me ask, does that mean you can't use any dark magic at all? Or that they're just more attuned to it?
Basically not at all, since I don't have any dark energy inside my body. There might be an indirect way to tap into it, but I wouldn't know. I didn't learn everything that my family knew about magic, so it's hard for me to say for sure.
Fair enough. Thanks for teaching me all that. I really do appreciate it.
Sure thing.
My mic's blocking the bottom left talk text.
So, you made it back in one piece. No promising leads unearthed on this end, I'm afraid. It may take a little longer.
We got our own lead, but it's not good. They're planning to execute Zephyr in the plaza in front of the Snake Eyes headquarters. And soon.
They're going to what? I've never known them to move so fast. They must believe he poses a grave threat.
We have to break him out. We could really use your help.
Not gonna be easy, but I'm sure we can think of something. If they're staging it in the plaza, there's bound to be an announcement beforehand. Which means if we can...
Here's the announcement.
Snake Eyes! They've got us surrounded!
Damn! I knew we shouldn't have trusted!
Save it! In position, everyone! Repel them!
Use us, Menik. We've got your back.
No. You need to get out of here now. Rinwell, you know what to do.
Underground waterway to the rear. On it.
But...
No discussions. You didn't make it this far for it to end here. We'll be fine. We just have to buy you a little time. I'll send word later. Now get going already.
So this passage runs beneath the whole city, huh? Pretty clean for a Danon sewer.
Are you sure it's safe down here, Rinwell?
It's our emergency evacuation route, so it should be.
You sure it's as secret as you think?
We can use this chance to clear the way for Menik and the others when they follow. Let's go. Enemy.
As if it wasn't weird enough getting into the city through that hole. Why are there so many passages like this around Cisloden? And it doesn't seem like the Snake Eyes use them to get around without being detected either.
Yeah, they don't look like ruins. Do you have any idea, Rinwell?
These passages are sewers. They're underground so the water doesn't freeze, but they're not really unusual in big cities like this one.
Really?
Is there nothing like these back in Calaglia?
Not as far as I know. In Calaglia, anything they wanted to get rid of, like waste or garbage, was simply burned. Including the bodies of dead slaves. I'm not sure why they did that. Maybe it was another way of getting astral energy out of them. Sorry, that took a dark turn, didn't it?
Yeah, so far I still feel like Calaglia had it worse. Calaglia didn't even have cities. Everyone was just literally slaves. The area up ahead is crawling with enemies. If you need to stock up, now's the time. What are you selling now? Same crap? Crap. Okay. Forge weapons. To me, the only point of forging new other weapons is to get new weapon skins at this point. Can't enhance any crafts. Decreased aggro is a fun one. I feel like once we get the actual tank in the party, that'll be good to have. I wonder if
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Oh, here we go. I wonder if the auto battler's smart enough, like, if you have, like, a bonus to your wind damage, does the auto try to use the wind attack way more often? Honestly, just give me defense.
All done. That thing's about to cast an astral art. I'll handle it. I can stop it, no problem. Magic cancel. Attacks an enemy with a special art that disrupts astral energy. The enemy is hit with it while casting an art, will be downed, and Rinwell will steal the spell and charge it, leaving them unable to use it again for a while. Tutorial start.
If you spot any arch wielders, let me know.
Will do. Much obliged.
Well,
I'll be saving this one. Revenant Ranger!
Sword Rain Alpha!
One more time!
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Azure Storm!
Shut him down!
Air Squall! Resurrecting us! Power of water! Here comes Dance in the
You're
wind!
mine!
Air thrust! Photon!
Oh.
Air thrust!
So that's what her
Plasma Stop!
thing is. Okay.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Photon!
I never really understood what her ability was, but
Not on my watch!
Sword Rain Alpha!
okay. Boost attack. If you see an enemy about to cast natural art, that's your cue to deploy Rinwell. You hit the enemy with her boost attack as they're casting the spell, she'll steal it.
Alright, guard, coming through! Mega Ray!
Severina!
Gemini off!
You're mine! Sonic Thrust!
Of water! Alright, it's showtime! Mega Ray! Not in your dreams!
Take this!
By the power of water! Gemini off!
Raining Slash!
I would like switch
Take
the
this!
character on these.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Now let's go get these ropers.
Go no further! Mega Ray!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Do
Raining
it!
Slash!
Squall!
Missed that. I was adjusting where my mic was
This one's
again.
gonna be
Blazing
tough!
I can't see anything.
Ice Tornado!
Looks like it could be worth something.
That was a progress track. Nothing like mushrooms from a sewer.
Gotta break through! Azure Storm!
Blazing Storm!
Come one, come all! You're mine! Lightning
Whatever
Thrust!
you do, just stay away from the fort! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Go stand in the wind!
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
I'll be...
Barely a blip on our radar.
Second I like find a fight that gives me like 50 SP per fight or something, I think I might want to sit and grind it to get all the SP stuff. I feel like doing that grind would make the game way easier.
Get lost!
Demon Fang!
Lightning
This
Storm!
one's all mine! Ah! You picked the wrong fight!
Freezing Storm! Energy!
You're mine!
Ice Tornado!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the...
Try to get away from Snake Eyes, only get attacked by zoos. I'll give you this. Promise not to turn me in. Bizarre Megacore. Oh, an unguarded chest.
No choice!
Here goes! Searing Flip! Don't mind if I do!
Try harder!
This one's mine!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Big lightning.
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Looks like some solid...
It's a pretty big elemental defense versus water. Sadly not a new outfit.
equipment.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Gusty nail!
Rising Wyvern!
Searing flame!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite a...
They really made us work for that one.
Orange gels do again? Are they just better apple gels? Yeah. Oh, restores our CPU.
Hi, Hoodle!
Azure Storm! Demon Fang!
Flame!
Damn it!
Arrow Squall!
Take this! Sonic Thrust!
Here's a healing arc!
Here I come!
Carrion Thread! Dusty Nail! Power of water! Phase with darkness!
I'm gonna need more
This
than
one's
that.
mine! Hear me! Flame down! Burning Strike!
Rising Viper!
So those are Danon Astral Arts. Huh. Seems about right to me.
Made it.
I didn't read it all what that new item did. A new healing gel.
I won't forgive you!
Raging Cascade!
Burn in hell!
Dance in the wind!
I never miss! Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
All day! Here's a healing arc! First aid! Dance in the wind! Air You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth it.
Less talking, more pummeling. Onward and upward.
Should this really be here? I won't forgive you!
How about
Dance
that?
in the wind!
Double Demon Fang!
Sealed! This'll come in handy! Hooray!
I'll take you all off!
What's happening?
If you can't fight, just hang back!
I didn't say any of that!
Take this!
I can fight!
It's over! It's on!
Serious
You're my
flame!
turn!
Reload!
Win!
Here, let me help.
Hurrah!
First wave! Go! Photon! Raging Cascade!
Take this! You're finished!
We managed to pull through.
Save, because they're probably going to throw a boss at me after a healing thing.
Looks like we found our mystery resident.
The Snake Eyes must have kept it here in case of intruders.
We can't let it slow us down. Let's finish it and keep moving.
I wasn't expecting something so big.
They want to make sure we don't leave.
Then we'll just have to beat it. For everyone's sake.
Got a weak spot.
In here! Water! Let's get you all touched.
Double Demon Fang!
Aim
for the
Let me
weak
help.
spot.
Hey, first aid!
Okay, here I go.
Gusty nail! Instant!
Here I come. Sonic Thrust!
Mega ray!
Stardust!
Into the wind! Power of water! Sleep now! Gemini
You're
Alpha!
mine! Rising Wyvern! Try harder! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
Watch and weep!
Severing Wind!
Gemini Alpha!
You're on!
Here's a healing arc!
It's on!
First aid!
I owe you one.
Light Astral!
My turn!
Got it!
You're mine!
Now's our
Burn!
chance! And again! Lightning! Dance in the
Orochi's
wind!
Fury!
In here! Lightning!
Double
I
Demon
never
Fang!
miss! This'll come in
Demon
handy!
Fang!
Back into the fray!
Infernal Torrent!
They got me in their sights.
More
Sucos? Keep calm and take them down.
Mega ray! Steering flame! Reload!
Azure Storm!
This isn't looking good.
Here, let me help! Arrow blade!
Slash! Swallow blade!
Remains now!
Slash! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Changing tactics!
There's no telling what it'll do. Stay focused.
The waters of Crete. Blah 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 magic! Tidal wave! They're
That's
not
moving.
playing around!
Here comes a big one!
By the power of water!
Burn!
Raging cascade! Here's a healing arc! Dance in the wind! Sleep now. This'll come in handy. A freezing storm!
You're mine! Not a chance!
One's mine!
Orochi's Fury!
Where are you going? In here!
Take this!
Here's a healing arc!
Let's say the auto does make it kind of hard to dodge.
Instant!
Azure Storm!
Take with darkness! One more! Searing
Here I
flame!
come!
Reload! Divine! I am watching all day! Here it goes!
Wow, I'm impressed.
Try harder!
Don't mind if I do!
How did you guess that?
May a thousand gales carry the thread! Gusty nail! By the power of water!
Take this! You're mine! Try harder! Not a chance!
Air
Orochi's
Here's a
Fury!
healing arc! Raging
Double
haze!
Demon!
Friend! Hear me! Flame of fury!
You picked the wrong fight! Try harder! Now! Now! While it's
Here's a
reeling!
healing arc! Take it down! Raging cascade! In here!
Let's go!
Let me help! Let's get you all first aid!
Mirage!
Vanquish darkness! There!
Here I come!
None shall
Sword
escape
Lane
my
Alpha!
judgment! Divine! I can do all this! Here, let me help! Terminate here's a healing arc!
Orochi's
They're not
Fury!
playing around!
Double Demon! Try harder! I'm not done!
By the power it's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
No!
Can't end here!
I'll bring you back from death to this! Resuscitation! Raging cascade!
You're mine! Demon Pet!
By the power of water!
You're mine!
Here's a healing arc!
You're on! Try
Let me
harder!
help!
My turn!
Air thrust! Front leg! Magic attack!
Azure Storm!
This one's mine! Photon dance
Azure
now!
Storm! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Come on, let's hurry.
That was a rough fight. They really want me to do the counter way more often. Maybe I will take Otto off the character, just for the sake of landing the counters better. Try to follow me, but the new mobile app won't allow you to do so. That's weird. Thanks, Hulkman. You could always join the Discord and try some other time. I appreciate the intent. Using my boost damage would be good, but I still want to get the things that make it so I get my boost more often. Oh, Prob, do you have a link to your Discord? Yeah, if you go to my About page, there's links to all sorts of things in there. There's also a picture of one of my cats. Her, I kind of don't care about her boost. Okay, cool. Her mobility, reduce her casting time during combos. Concentrate. Concentration, sharpness. Yeah, I feel like for her, casting speed is what I want. And then just in case the game's meet, it will top off. These. They want me to go back to the abandoned passage, I assume?
You okay?
Bregan? What are you doing here?
When I heard the Snake Eyes had attacked, I figured you'd probably be headed this way sooner or later. Come on, it won't be long before they sniff us out. We need to find safer ground.
What about the others we left behind?
Menek can handle himself. Have a little faith. Come on, follow me.
Come on, follow me. It's a peek.
How many of these hideouts do you guys have exactly?
Enough. You can never be too careful these days. We even keep some of them secret from each other. So long as you don't let anyone tail you, you're welcome to use them as you please.
So what's our plan of action?
We're still going to rescue Zephyr, right?
That goes without saying. If only we knew where he was, we could...
Hey! You're gonna want to see this!
Have TV?
Found guilty of all charges. The Calaglian dissident will forthwith be executed in witness of His Excellency Lord Ganabelt. Clause 2 of the Special Curfew Act has been initiated with immediate effect throughout the realm. All Danans not involved in special
This is
duties
CNN.
or corrective labor must remain indoors until further notice and watch the execution
Galadriel National
broadcast.
Network.
Any citizens found in breach of this protocol will be arrested as dissidents. This is a direct order. Repeat, this is a
You think they're
public
talking about your
announcement.
friend?
Sislonian or whatever.
But Law said... I thought we had days, not hours.
Looks like it's been brought forward.
Just hold on. Where do you think you're going? We don't even have a plan yet.
Screw the damn plan! If we don't leave now, Zephyr's going to be murdered!
Alphen, we've got to go. The clock's ticking.
We've all got to go some way, I guess.
We'll join up with you afterwards. We might be able to create a diversion.
Good idea. Let's go. We have to get to the plaza. What's going on? Why did the execution get moved up?
Calm down. We don't know enough to say what's going on here.
In other news, a dog
I've got no way
exploded
of
on the
knowing
corner
what
of
happened to Menek and the
Vic on
others.
Main today,
Damn
killing
it.
several
Hey,
fleas and ticks.
Zephyr and the others will be okay, right?
Let's just get to the plaza, and fast.
gain a life bottle by throwing it away. What life bottles do. Heals a ton. You don't really need that right now. Just throw it away. I haven't figured it out yet. I like to make jokes. Jokes are always appreciated. Regardless of context, that's still a fun statement. A dog exploded and killed fleas and ticks. Spriggan seriously planned to take Rena head-on, even though there'll be Snake Eyes and armored soldiers armed and ready for us? What's the point in broadcasting the execution? Talk about overkill. Maybe Ganabelt felt like he needs to take drastic measures. But why, I wonder? I knew it. The outsiders from Calaglia sold us out, didn't they? That's what you get for bringing a Renin into the fold. Dude, shut up. I wouldn't say that here if I were you. Nah. Looks like the situation's gotten desperate. Do you guys need anything? Actually, we probably need some basic healing items. 300. Weapons? Well, no. I hate to think about it, but it's possible that raid happened because there's a mole among us? Sus. The execution is happening awfully quick. Is Ganabelt afraid reinforcements from outside will come to free Zephyr if he waits too long? You never know when the Bright Eyes might snuff this place out. It's always best to be prepared for the worst. Feeling tired or hurt, I recommend staying here so you can rest up and heal. Yeah, in this urgent time, let's take an 8-hour long rest. And yeah, let's cook a meal, might as well.
All done.
Shall we check if Alphen has cooking related skill thing? No, just forge 10 weapons. Your thing. Forge accessories and stop arts recast. Once preparations are complete, we'll follow after you. Good luck and be safe out there. You don't need to worry about Menek. He's been through this sort of ordeal more times than anyone can count at this point. One of the main reasons the Silver Swords has lasted this long is because we've got such a deft and skilled leader. Nothing like a hot meal and warm bed to ease your mind concerning your friend's execution. Yeah, just like such weird timing to do that. Another day, another public execution, and people are powerless to look away as it happens. The Calaglian dissident. Did he come from another territory before he got arrested? Even though this path is technically indoors, I feel like I'm going to freeze if I can't start moving. What? It has nothing to do with the execution. I'm watching, jeez, I don't want to get arrested. Now being forced to watch or you'll get arrested. I'm gonna go to Central Plaza, right? Yeah. Oh, but it's this. That's 100% how I'm gonna leave Central Plaza. We're gonna jump down and then run to base or something. streets were really empty for this. Oh, you still won't let me go that way.
Is the execution in there?
Hey, you lot! Trespassers! Think the curfew doesn't apply to you, huh?
Uh-oh. Now what?
We killed them.
Doesn't seem like there's any other way in. I say we fight our way through.
Wait! I recognize them. They were with the dissident!
No choice then.
Look sharp, everyone!
Zephyr's still okay, isn't he?
The sooner we take care of these guys, the sooner we can rescue him.
If you have time to talk, maybe you could focus on the task at hand?
How about you stop telling us what to do?
Hope this works.
Here I come!
Mission! Cover the caster!
Rising Wyvern!
My It's over!
They're not finished!
I'll be saving this one.
Azure Storm!
You're finished!
Fire in the... Rising
Say,
Wyvern!
toasty boys and girls.
Damn, there's just no end to these guys. Zephyr!
I feel like calling people in the game toasty boys and girls would have fit better in the area where we lit everything on fire.
Attention, citizens, subjects, and slaves of Cyslodia. I, Lord Ganabelt Valkyrus, do formally open these proceedings. Behold! The brazen worm who would dare threaten the peace and order of our fair city. As if his scheme weren't foolish enough, he then made the mistake of thinking he could hide it. Take heed, Danans, and engrave this edict into your souls. Such fools' right to life in Cyslodia shall be forfeit. Now, Embedded, you should listen carefully. Before my final verdict, I am prepared to offer you an unprecedented chance at mercy. Where are your comrades? Give them up before those assembled, and I shall spare you your life. Fine time I have. If you're so tremendously determined to suffer for the sake of your allies, then I will see to it that you do.
Had kind of a squelch
Well,
to it.
feeling the urge to tell everyone yet?
Just what do you want me to say?
First, tell the people about the mistakes you made. Then, the whereabouts of your friends.
Mistakes, huh? Where to start? I've made so many in my life that I've lost count.
At the age of 4, I pooped my pants at kindergarten.
All my life I've had to fight, but I have known nothing but loss.
Remember Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood?
I was so caught up in the struggle to survive in this world that I ended up neglecting
ask the
my own
kids a
family.
question, that kind of manner. I remember it a little bit from when I was a small child.
I have lost so many good friends.
I think I thought the guy was creepy,
I even
so
lost
I
my
didn't wanna
wife
watch it.
and my son.
Are you going to serenade me?
I'll never be able to
That
fix
piece of
these
hurt
mistakes. Not a single one.
It sounds to me as if the greatest mistake of your life was never learning to stay down when you were beaten.
That's Menace, right? Or his, like, twin?
A good man once told me if I take up this fight, I'd have to pay a price. Turns out he was right. After all, the very people and things I was fighting to protect the most were payment. I don't regret keeping up the fight for a second. But still, not a single day goes by when I do not think about what I have lost. Not telling others how much they truly meant to me before it was too late. That is your answer. That's the greatest mistake of my life. Do yourselves a favor and never become like me. Don't continue to make the same mistakes until it's too late to fix them. Ask yourself what it is you couldn't bear to lose. What do you want to protect with all of your might? Then hold on and never let go!
That's quite enough.
Listen to that voice deep inside of you! Together, no wall can hold you back! And the same goes for the ones the Lord made you build inside your own hearts!
Gonna save him? Lame.
You still hanging in there, Dad?
Oh, you saved me.
Damn you. I've been such an idiot.
My son.
To lose, except your
I
life,
need
freedom,
to-
etc. Worth it.
Now's not exactly the best time to catch up. And there's still a lord in need of beating.
Yeah, you're right about that.
So you're the son, are you? I thought I'd ordered for you to be relieved of your duties until all this was over. I'll see to it the person at fault is reprimanded appropriately.
What?
Oh, well. You've served your purpose more excellently than anyone could have hoped.
Crazy that, like, Balsef was like a giant monster
If it isn't
of
the
a
infamous
person,
Alphen of
and
Calaglia.
then this guy looks super
and
normal.
he's joined by his fellow conspirators, the likes of Traitor and a Danon Witch.
They're not conspirators. They're friends.
You both look at him like, no, we're not.
And they're not alone.
Oh, Minnick! You finally made it!
Your reign is over right now. You hear me, Cannibals?
The Master Core's acting up. What is it?
Minnick?
I was hoping to drag this out a little longer.
But that's a Master Core. What?
Oh, is he dead?
So the Master Cores react to each other, I see. How interesting. You can drop the act. It's over.
Oh, it was his body double.
All this time, it was really you?
every second.
You stand before the Lord of Cyslodia, Ganabelt Valkyrus in the flesh.
You mean a Renan Lord's been leading the Danon resistance?
You're not the only one skilled in the art of deception, you know. A mere side vocation in my own case, but sufficient in bringing the blazing sword of Calaglia to my doorstep.
Me? All of this was just to get to me?
Alvin! Zephyr is...
Dad! Dad!
That's a special poison. Ordinary healing arts will do you no good. I wouldn't fret about it, friend.
No matter, prepare
You'll
for
all
a
be
beat
dead soon enough.
Just my team getting their ass kicked.
Don't even think of escaping, dissident!
We need to hurry. Otherwise he'll...
We're not getting out of here without a fight.
No! No!
Alvin?
Fire in the hole!
I have no limits!
Over limit? As you take damage and execute perfect evasions, you'll enter over limit status for a set period. During it, arts cost no AG to use, and enemy attacks won't interrupt them. Be warned, however, enemies can also enter over limit status as well. That's kind of what the bosses have been doing when they hit half. While in over limit, after landing an art, press and hold 2 of the following buttons to activate your character's powerful mystic art. Once used, your character will no longer be in over limit status. Interesting.
Release!
Reload!
Flaming thrust!
A freezing
Come
storm!
on!
Dance in the wind! I'm here!
I have no limits!
I don't think it works with the auto. Oh, that's how I switch battle. How do I turn auto off? This, semi-auto, manual.
Astral energy!
You're on! Swallow blade!
Air thrust!
Last my shot! Fire in the hole!
There we go.
Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Swallow blade!
That just makes perfect dodges way more important.
Dance in the wind! In here! Mega ray! More for the
Swallow blade! Take this! It's over!
Raging cascade!
Take this!
Every delay between combos is a little awkward. Wonder if I'm supposed to like do that.
Got us outgunned.
And all while we're on the defensive.
Dad! Dad, come on! Stay with me!
All this trouble to buy yourself a few extra seconds before you die?
You bastard!
Play with fire, get barbecue.
They've fled. They'll be back, though. Draw up a welcome party. We'll be ready when they return.
Did we lose them?
I think
Looks like it for now.
in terms of like JRPG, he's gonna be like the martial artist character. So he might have like some ninja
Come on,
abilities.
even if we did lose them, they'll be after us soon enough. Besides, we have Zephyr to worry about. The sooner we get back to the safe house, the better.
Because we know he joins the party.
Zephyr.
Let's get to the safe house, quick.
I'm gonna start controlling him. I need to slap on some different moves. We got a earth attack, a wind attack, and the other element, water or lightning. This one has two elements, light and lightning, I think. Does destruction give me his rending flash, explosive rain, searing gale? Lightning thrust was upgraded. Rising phoenix. I have no air attacks. I'll try that since we're starting to try and control Alphen more instead of just letting the auto battler. As the new stuff gets introduced, we just have to take more control. Silent as the wind, only appear when the leaves are... That's a funny ninja joke. If you do have business, then in with you, quick. I don't want eyes on me. Isn't it stupid for us to go to the hideout since the guy knows where all of them are?
Dad, please, open your eyes!
I'm sorry. I can't stop the poison's advance.
Is that how a ninja operates? I mean, based on Naruto,
Zephyr!
Ninjas are just insane.
The struggle's in your hands now.
Do moves that just are the size of a country.
Oh. Are you there, my son?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, Dad. Please just...
Oh. I can't see you. Are you there? Oh.
Touch him.
Oh. Listen. I've always...
Died.
Dad.
We've been saying Zephyr was gonna die since we met him.
This can't be. No, it can't. We never... I didn't...
10 hours ago?
And now he's gone.
Emotional connection.
I had a feeling we might have a rat among us. But to be Menek of all people.
So what do we do now?
I'm going. Law. That bastard Ganabelt will pay.
You have to know that Ganabelt will be expecting us. This is all an obvious trap.
I don't give a damn if it is! There's no way I'm letting that bastard get away with this!
He's right, you know. Ganabelt. Mess with the wrong people.
Alphen, you can't just...
Weren't you the one who said you wanted to take on the Lords? Or would you rather go back to Calaglia?
I won't allow you to put words in my mouth. All I'm saying is we shouldn't rush things.
I don't need any of you coming along. The score is mine to settle.
You're not the only one who wants to avenge Zephyr's death.
He's right. Besides, if we don't take him on right now, we may never get another opportunity.
If you're going, that means you're going to need the Blazing Sword. If we do this, we can't afford to make any mistakes.
Are you really sure?
You can ask us again after we've defeated the Lord.
Please, allow me to help you as well. Think of it as an apology for getting you into this whole mess. It's the least I can do.
Oh, this guy joins our party?
Feel free to use anything in here you might need.
Aren't you worried about getting ambushed?
Impossible. I built this hideout with my own two hands. Menek. No, Ganabelt doesn't know it exists.
Then let's go. Time to avenge Zephyr and free the realm's people.
We're friends with Law. Law's perk. When Law keeps attacking without getting staggered by enemy attacks, concentration builds, raising his attack and elemental attack. The awakened state wears off upon being staggered, or failing to land any hits for a certain period. So then any stat that prevents him from getting staggered is gonna be his main thing. Never let your heart rule your mind. Law's the new party member. Yep. Now we can make him dress up. What outfits we got? Honestly, his like wetsuit outfits are pretty good. I'm not a big fan of the other people's beach outfits that much. Oh, he's the one who wears the ceremonial wolf garb. Oh, that means the wolf tail and hat are for him. Weird. Well, we'll just let him keep wearing his uniform for now. The Noisy Ninja. Serious Diver Boy. These are all the DLC skills. High School Heartthrob. Alright. Anything that reduces his dagger. Seems like his whole build's around awakening. What are his things? 30 boost attacks. 40 boost attacks against armored enemies. He needs to cook. He needs to do Lake Strike 700 times. Adds an additional awakening step. The requirement for awakening are met a second time. Doubles it? That sounds insane. I feel like all of these are like necessary. Just grab all these. Everyone has an easier time doing their over limit. Double up on your awakening, and I think I'll hoard the rest of my points for him. But now everyone else has an easier time of going into like the awakened state. Equipment. See equipment. Is the lowest defense out of everyone, so then yeah, the resistance on Quick game, chit chat. Hot ninjas were silent. Noisy ninja. Most likely speed is a factor with Law as well. Like speed affects his damage or evasion. His speed is stat. I have such a hard time with paying attention to the stats too much because you don't get to pick them yourself. It's just crazy to me. His speed's not even a stat. Attack, HP attack, element attack, penetration, defense, elemental resistance. That I've never seen. Yeah, that's stupid. Alright, let's talk to everyone. should count our lucky stars that Ganabelt was never informed about this hideout. We have to find a way to stop him, not just everyone alive now, but for Zephyr and all other comrades who are no longer with us. Hard to believe that the man who led Calaglia to liberation would end up falling to Ganabelt. If someone like him can go down, what chance do normal people like us have of winning? So Minik was Lord Ganabelt the entire time. We played into his hands like a bunch of fools. Zephyr reignited a fire in this movement, a passion for liberation that we'd almost forgotten. I promise I won't let that flame die down ever again. Looks like the situation has gotten desperate. Do you guys have everything you need? New armor for boy? Yeah, he does. Are we on consumables? Pretty much fine. Let's buy some eggs. Just, whatever. Give me 34 eggs. What does that do? Makes it easier to down enemies with birds. Let's get out of here. Got about as many resources prepared as we'll ever have. Just worried what's going to happen to the silver swords. I'd say give him defense boosts. After giving him this new equipment, let's see what stats we're working with. 233, 200, 183, 204. She has the worst defense, but she's the spellcaster, so that makes sense. I remember in all of the Dragon's Quest games, the martial artist is the glass cannon type character that usually does a ton of damage, but then has no health or attack. But it looks like they actually gave the martial artist class pretty decent health and okay-ish defense, and matching the archer class or ranger or whatever pretty much. His worst thing is his elemental defense, but he's bad against spellcasters, but so is my character. Oh, maybe I will craft new accessories for everyone, since we're all using level 1 and 2 accessories. We don't know what type of damage we're going to be taking at all. Give everyone just higher defenses, basically. I feel like this would be good for someone. Light and dark damage, minus 10% of resistance. Yeah. The 3 I just crafted. And let's craft one more for someone. I'm gonna take this because we've been getting, I want to make a 3-1. We've been getting pooped on by water damage. It's the point of having paralysis resistance 25% if paralysis is null? Weird. He looks like he's a Glassjaw. I noticed Garafeld's Master Core is green. Does that mean he uses wind magic? That's a good point. So then just taking base elemental damage and defense is probably smart. Alright, we'll make everyone a grit 1. And then once it cancel them all. Hairstyle. Increasing boost gauge is actually something I really want. Can't afford both of these though. Alright, everyone get a grit. People who are going to be front line. I'm thinking wind damage, because we do the Orochi's Fury a lot. And we want to give you the other one. More elemental defense. Thinking for you, decrease aggro. Was that easier downs, right, for SmackDown? And her whole thing is about downing enemies, so everyone has more elemental and resistance. I think resistance is our ability to get staggered, too. Garvelt should have a hard time against fire magic, but he may have some kind of counter that minimizes the damage he receives. Well, fire magic's the whole thing Alphen's about, so Alphen will just kind of poo on him. I guess I could go into, like, our arts panel and be like, hey, stop using some of these, which I have been thinking about this whole time. Like, probably won't need that. She's been using this one a lot, and it's like a terrible spell. It's like a AoE around yourself, but she's always on the edge of the battlefield. I really like her bombs. They're like all pretty good. Toxicity I like, because it gives her the chance to poison someone. Dark element. I don't think I've ever noticed her use this, except for the one time. Fire ray that pierces enemies. She uses this a lot. Again, her healing art. Maybe we do this, so then she's more likely to use her fire stuff. And heals. How about you? That water's gonna be helpful. She doesn't even have any fire attacks. Yeah, just you do whatever.
I forgot to mention this before, but any enemies we go up against with real hard defenses, you just leave them to me.
Hard defenses? You mean like enemies with shields and things like that?
Shields, shells, armor, whatever. When you attack those kinds of enemies from the front, your blows mostly get blocked, right?
Sure. So you're saying you have a counter?
It's nothing fancy. Let's just say I have a knack for busting open tough, sturdy stuff. It's hard to explain, but I focus my energy and then hit a specific point with everything I've got. If I do it right, their defenses come crumbling down.
Really? But without astral arts, how could you possibly...
If he says he can do it, then he can do it. We can trust him.
Thanks, Alphen. Although, between you and me, right now there's nothing I want to bash in more than Ganabelt's stupid, smug face.
I think you'll get your chance soon enough, Law.
Some of my favorite RPG characters are the ones who specialize in poisoning their enemies. Yeah, honestly, like, when it comes to, like, late game stuff in a lot of JRPG, kind of being able to just throw out status effects on enemies ends up being, like, your best bet. Where, like, yeah, I'll spend a lot of my time doing casting defensive spells or abilities, as well as dropping the, like, oh yeah, poison, oh, let me push that higher, let me get the bleed effect on dudes, let me get, like, venom or higher tier poison, which doesn't get rid of the first poison, and then you just kind of stack these crazy buffs. A lot of times when JRPGs end with you killing God or whatever, guy just has so much HP that hitting him with basic attacks isn't the way to go. And hitting him with status effects is really the way to go to reduce defenses and attack and have him just taking damage every turn regardless. Especially a lot of those games end up revolving around you keeping your party alive more than anything. Who could have imagined that Menek would turn out to be none other than Ganabelt himself? Here's sounds too crazy to be true even now. Let's take a nap. Elemental defense sounds good.
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away.
Calm down. Mushrooms on a stick that you found in the sewer. First rule of espionage, never trust anyone. Be careful when times are urgent. Even more important to stay on top of your health. Don't make mistakes. I figured there might be a rat somewhere in the group, but Menek? No way. Are you freaking kidding me? Does all this mean the Bright Eyes knew we were spying on them this whole time? Yeah, that's what that means. Menek's not only a complete traitor, he's the damn Lord of Cyslodia himself. What the hell is going to happen to the Silver Swords now? I don't know, but for now, all we can do is band together under Bregan and hope for the best. Ganabelt sure got us good back there, didn't he? He probably figured that by taking the reins here, he can manage and ultimately wipe out the opposition in one fell swoop. Can't believe Lord Ganabelt was right under our noses this whole time, right when we were fighting with the Snake Eyes. And if that wasn't bad enough, we lost someone who came all this way to help us. Okay, long enough to figure it out. Alright, hopefully this isn't too difficult. The fact that we had that much trouble against the sewer enemy kinda makes me want to grind just a little bit. Gain like 2 levels before we go fight the boss.
After all that, how can these people carry on like nothing happened? Didn't Zephyr's words reach anyone in that whole crowd?
The Snake Eyes could be anywhere. People are scared of being reported, so they can't do jack.
And speaking from experience, when you spend so much of your life as a slave, you stop even thinking of standing up and fighting. Calaglia had a lot of people like that.
Well, these people are in no position to demand anything anyway, when they've lost the will to fight and need others to protect them.
These people have had a hard enough time just keeping the fires lit. No one wants to sacrifice their life without good cause.
It is what it is. Once Ganabelt is out of the picture, things in Cyslodia are sure to change.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, yeah, but let's go back outside and fight some hawks and stuff, and see if we can't get a level or 2. It's like Alphen went down in the fight against a sewer slime boss, so I'm feeling not super confident about going up against Ganabelt. Rubbing grinding helps build up your character even if you're bored to tears doing it. Yeah. I was one of the kids who, when you played like Pokemon Red and shit when it first came out, that I would just sit and like, okay, well gotta get my Pokemon to level 99 before I go fight Brock.
Let's dispose of the trash.
May 1,000 gales carry you to shreds!
I'll run you through!
Dusty nails!
You're mine! It's over!
Into the shadows! I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Who wants to die next?
Eat this! Take this!
And it's
Blind
like
freak!
Why
can't they just sit still?
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Vanquish dark searing
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Where XP is not good XP. Hawks give terrible XP.
I won't forgive you.
Eat this! Here goes! Burning strike! May
Orochi
1,000 gales
Fury!
carry you to shreds!
Here I come! You're
Dusty
finished!
nails!
Do it,
Here
airborne
I
beast.
come!
My spec.
Right.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion.
Maybe heading back down into the
Go
sewer
no
if I
further.
can would be a better thing.
In here!
I don't know the entrance.
I'll be this way! Vanquish
You're
darkness!
mine!
These ones can run rings around us!
Orochi Fury!
Divine
Do it, Dazzle! My turn! I'm not done!
Burning strike!
Well then, let's keep moving.
So I think we're stuck grinding level
lost.
13 enemies.
May 1,000 gales carry you to shreds!
I don't think we can without triggering
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
the actual Ganabelt fight, because that's where we have to go back to.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Would you like sauerkraut or mustard on your hot dog? I think that kind of depends on the hot dog. Like, if I'm having, like, kind of a crappy, like, $2 American hot dog, like mustard. But like if it's more of like a
Right, here goes!
like a bratwursty
Orochi's Fury!
type of hot dog, or like more German sausagey type,
I can carve through walls!
kind of would make more sense to me with the sauerkraut.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'm ready for the next battle.
To me, though, I feel like mustard's a lot more common than sauerkraut on a hot dog, at least where I live. I meant when you were burning up wolves in your last fight. Sauerkraut on wolves? I'd probably give them more mustard, then. Getting vibes, this is kind of a shitty area to try to grind. Is there a map way that get back to those sewers? Let's see. I'll take us to Plaza. Underground waterway. Hey, actually, yeah, we should be able to get in there.
We've reached our destination.
Wait. Or am I just insane? Yeah, we can go back in there and grind.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
What level was everything here? 14.
It'll be a breeze.
Higher than
Get
13.
in, get out.
Shall escape us? Where are you going? Dance in the wind! In here, lightning! Downfall! I'll be saving this one! Into the shadows!
You're mine! Here I come!
None shall escape my
You're
judgment!
finished!
A thousand gales, period!
Nicely done.
No choice! You're finished!
Lightning orb! Rage by cascade! One more! Here's a
You're
healing
mine!
Those water spells just
An astral blast?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Recover!
I owe you one.
In the wind! Air thrust!
It's over! This
Astral
one's all
blade!
mine!
I'm out of ammo!
Orochi's Fury! Onward and upward.
make me think that this isn't a good area to grind. Just because of all the status effects and everything. Maybe having to waste my items.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
You picked the wrong fight!
Raging cascade!
Destruction!
Here's a healing arc!
Orochi's Fury! I owe you one. Here I
I'll
come!
be saving
You're
this one!
finished!
Graviton spear! Kick his ass!
Destruction!
Watson, you get the gist. This is
Lightning
it!
thrust! It's over! You're mine! It's over!
I'll end you! Blow away!
Here I come!
Any injuries?
Ladies like plant-based foods.
right, here goes! You're finished! Take this! Not today! My turn!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come!
Searing flame! Reload! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Fury!
Reload!
It's over! Lightning throw! No, it's dead! I'm on you!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Time to roast your enemies at 2,000 degrees.
There's always room for improvement.
There's not enough eating monsters.
An opponent like this should be easy. Not today! You're mine! It's over! Lightning throw! You're finished! You're mine! You're finished!
Raging Cascade!
Orochi Fury!
Eat
Great! Next! No escape! Here I come! Destruction! Orochi Fury! You're mine! You're finished! You're mine! Be still! Coming through! Ha!
A little overkill for the one slime, but you know.
Scarlet and... This is the power of the blazing sword!
10,000 degrees? That'll definitely turn it into nothing but ash.
Let me help!
Destruction! Orochi Fury! Be still! You're on! Take this!
This is it!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
This is where we started, so that was the whole grind. Got Law to level up once. Rinwell's close.
Hi, Hoodle!
Take this! Burn in hell!
Reload!
You're mine! Law! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not a chance! I'm not done!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Crazy that Law joins our party and is a higher level than Rinwell, who has been a part of our party. No mushrooms can walk, kind of trippy. I don't think ropers are mushrooms. I think they're like weird squids. Because I know they're like weird squid monsters in Dungeons and Dragons. They have the exact same name. The oozes in this game seem to be more... They look more like mold than just like a slime.
Stay sharp. We're going
Right,
in.
calamari's good. It can be. Depending on where you get it.
Ow!
None shall escape my
You're
death
mine!
field!
No! Dragon Swarm!
I'll be saving this
You're
one!
finished!
Hooray!
You're
Dragon
mine!
Storm's a cool move.
You're finished!
Lightning None shall escape my judgment!
Be still!
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Why did he just say an astral art?
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Right, here goes! You're mine!
I'll
run you through!
I'm
This
here.
one's all mine!
Now!
You're finished!
Cost too slow.
Here I come! You're finished! Not today! Great! Next! Here I come! You're mine! Not a chance! Strike!
More with that Raging Cascade!
Orochi's Fury! Do it!
Onward and upward.
Out of our way!
Not in your dreams!
You're finished!
Hit! I tornado! Where that came from!
Crush!
Now!
I'm on Orochi's Fury! I'll run you through! Here I come! You're finished! Crush! Orochi's Fury!
Raging Cascade! This is it! This is the win! Air thrust!
We managed to pull through.
Was that dragon move I just like? Ground attack, hidden art that unleashes a fire use. What charge is that? Yeah, I'll try that out.
Out of our way!
Dragon Form!
Light astral energy! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Take this!
This is it!
Dragon sword.
Take it! Not a chance! Strike! I owe you one! Dragon
Light
Form!
astral energy!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you,
Shion.
Shion.
Well, you're so close.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Burn in hell! Take this! Go away!
Do it! Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Trying to think. Tentacool. Tentacool. That's what they remind you of. Right?
Little help!
Armor won't save you! It's over!
Take the Raging
Dragon
Cascade!
Form! Big
In
Blast!
here! Ray! I'll be saving this one!
Dazzle! Not a chance!
Lightning Orb!
Take this!
More where that came from!
I have to read about Dragon Swarms, what it does.
With this, I can become even stronger!
Monster meat must be tenderized before incineration. Get Law to smack it up. Okay, well, she leveled up, and Law leveled up, so I think that's good enough. Before we go, progress. I wanted to read Dragon Swarm. Plus 2 AG. So does Orochi's Fury. That's why I can't do them back to back, because I don't have enough AG. Can I get one more? Not naturally, but I can if I grab this. And then just to be let's see. Yup. The game never really tells us how to block, just says how to evade. I imagine the woman will unlock later in the game with the sword and shield is the one who can block. Law's a friend now, dare I ask, did everything come up Zephyr's dead. That's what got Law to join the party. The head of the Silver Swords Rebellion was the evil guy. He tricked everybody. So things did not come up Zephyr.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
Yeah, they did that moment where he was like, Law, are you there? Blah, blah, blah. And then, like, when Law reached out to touch his hand, the hand fell, and he died. Could always watch it back in the VOD. I noticed Twitch changed their VOD thing, where like it only keeps the video for like 5 days now. So I definitely have to make sure to upload them to YouTube. That speech he gave, did he come to this land to deliver it? He said it's not too late to start over. Was that directed at us? What was the deal with that broadcast? I don't get what was happening, and yet for some reason I can't stop crying about it. Yeah, what's our... Yeah, we're good on that.
That damn Ganabelt! I hate him!
I'm not seeing very many enemies around. What's going on?
They probably know we're not going to run away, and are waiting for us to show up.
Well, if it's a fight they want, I'll be more than happy to give them one.
They're probably inside the Revel prison tower in the plaza. That's where the Lord here lives.
The same building with the spirit vessel that's gathering all of the light, huh?
We need to be careful of how we go from here. The fact Ganabelt knew about my healing arts and had that poison ready tells me he's extremely dangerous.
He's not dangerous. He's just a rat bastard who's getting what's coming to him.
I'm telling you, don't underestimate him. We don't know what else he's got in store for us. One misstep on our part is all it's going to take to give him what he wants.
You're right. Dad, what were you trying to tell me there at the end? I guess it'll have to stay unspoken and unheard. Like all the other things we never got round to telling each other.
Seems like Law has two states, Hothead or Sad Boy.
Get lost! The blazing storm! Fire support!
Here I come!
You'll have no mercy!
Mission! Storm! Here I come! Flaming thrust! It's over! Start up!
Oh, I've also turned off auto, so the combat's actually me playing now. That's something else you missed, Kel.
Mission! You're finished! Lightning thrust! Not done! First strike! Watch the board!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
The spot on the map in the top right corner, this kind of looks like a Lego hand. There you guys go. What my thoughts are. Wonder if their armor's heat resistant? Well, if their armor's heat resistant, you just shove the heat into the open spots and cook them from the inside. Must have heard us earlier. Look at that huge shield.
Got it.
I've got this. I'll smash it to pieces. Unleash a forceful blow taught by Zephyr, effective on armored enemies equipped with such protection as shells and shields. Breaks through the defenses and downs them.
No armor's a match for me!
You mean you can get past that shield?
Just let him do his thing.
Won't even let us, like, damage him.
An astral...
Breaker Fist. When enemies with shields, shells, and other hard armor emerge, send in Law. Normal attacks on such defenses from the front will be blocked, but you can use Law's boost attack to destroy their armor and expose them.
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Dragon Sword! First strike! I'll run you through! Shield!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I'm on it! I'm not done!
May 1,000 ghosts carry it away! Gusty nail!
Prince of Iron Fists. Easier awakened overlord. Yeah, I definitely want to spend all of his stuff on over limit.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Stay on topic, Alpha.
Ganabelt must be somewhere inside. How about it, Law? Any idea which way it is?
This is a Renin castle. You think they were in the habit of letting a Danon like me inside?
Point taken.
The astral energy's off the scale. Almost like it's pressing down on me.
You can feel it?
The whole castle must be brimming with it. My hunch is it'll get stronger the deeper we go.
It must be the spirit vessel. You can bet anything it's pulsing with stored astral energy. We can't let Ganabelt use it against us.
And we can assume that's his plan A.
Let him try. I'll destroy anything he throws at us.
I'm gonna step away and use the bathroom and grab some water, so I'll be right back before we hit up this castle. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully nobody tried to join the stream right then and just sat on this menu. Hello, controller? Alright. So, head to the battle atop the tower, use the elevators, so we're probably not going to do that. Alright, sick. Looks like the elevator won't budge. Damn, isn't there some way we can go up? Calm down, Law. We should thoroughly search this floor to see if there are any leads. She's right. For all we know, we might find a way to turn the elevator back on. This looks like some kind of wall. No getting past here, it seems. Probably meant to keep intruders like us out. Ganabelt definitely ain't making this easy. Guess we'll have to find another way around.
Got it.
Move out the way. I can bust open a wall like this, no problem. Just watch. CP to break wall.
Whew.
Ooh, you look exhausted, Law. You feeling okay? Nothing I can't handle. Let's keep moving.
I won't forgive you!
Engaging! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! I'm going in! Bring him down!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
None shall escape my judgment!
Take this! Talon Storm! Lightning Thrust! It's over! Dragon Swarm!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Since I started controlling, I definitely hit
Our
those
work is
way
done
more
here.
often.
Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Out of our way!
Take this! It's over!
Banquet darkness!
This one's fire support!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
You're finished! Calm down!
I'm ready for the next battle.
Hey, man.
Hey!
Wait, I'm not your enemy. I'm with the Silver Swords. I take it you're on our side too, yeah? I infiltrated the Snake Eyes to leak information to them. Is there anything I can do to help? Looking for a way to activate the elevator. Sorry, can't say I heard anything about that. I don't know if it'll help, but let me tell you about the officer you'll find directly across from the entrance. From what I know, there's supposed to be a device attached to a desk that'll open a door to the block on the other end of the compound.
Yes.
Collection room here is probably locked, unfortunately, but there should be a spare key you can use somewhere in this block. Hopefully, it'll help you get that elevator online again somehow. Helpful. Inside the office, there's supposed to be a device attached to a desk that'll open up a door. The block on the other end of the compound. The collection room here is probably
This place looks completely different from Balzif's castle.
Every lord has their tastes. Whether this really suits Renan's sensibilities is another matter altogether.
It's us Danans who built this structure, you know. How would we know what Renan's like?
Who cares? Let's hurry up and get to the top floor so we can kick Ganabelt's ass.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I can carve through armor!
We're not
yourself finished!
Watch and wheel!
You're there for it!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Go no further!
For my lord! Take this!
Take down their defenses!
Now!
Jill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Seems about right to me.
Dragon's Horn into a lightning thrust is a good problem. There was nothing in this room. Oh, here we go. Collection room key.
Little help!
You picked the wrong fight!
This one's mine!
You think this shield will save you?
For my lord! Dragon Force! We're not finished!
It's almost too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Strike!
Try harder! Jill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'm ready for the next battle!
I swear I thought we got the key for that. Alright. Use that key for this door, then? Oh, maybe Hulkman did mean he was, like, leaving. If that's the case and you're watching this back ever, goodbye, Hulkman. Sorry I didn't put that together soon.
An opponent like this be easy.
Engaging!
This one's all mine.
We're not finished!
No shield can stand a beat!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
You could always say thanks for watching or something later. What, like at the end of the stream? Or just, like, if he's ever back? If they're ever back? Don't assume.
What is this place? Some kind of armory?
Looks like they're more for decorative purposes than actual combat.
Does it matter? We've got a job to do.
Wait, this isn't Renan. It's Danon.
Really?
And not just this one either. All of these. It's all Danon gear.
What's Danon equipment doing on display inside a Renan castle?
Ask around later if you're so interested.
Oh, the
For
Skyrim
now,
helmet's
we've
back
got more
there.
pressing matters to attend to. Remember?
And this really looks like the boss is gonna use it. That's the Skyrim helmet. Sure enough, you found a button under the desk. Guy has a box of cigars and like a bottle of liquor on their desk. That's cool. Doorway north of the entrance plaza.
Did this open the door?
We still don't know how to activate the elevator. We'll just have to see what we can figure out.
That bastard, giving us the runaround.
Hi, Hoodle!
Locked in the engaging! You escape! Dragon Form! Castle! Take this!
Too much to handle?
Ow.
Is it in the sky?
Mission! Not today!
Searing flame! Reload! Into the
It's too strong! Then I'll split it open! Be my guest! It's over! We're not finished! You're finished!
There!
Take this!
Do it!
More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I like Lightning Tiger Blade because they're both saying it at the
Looks
same
like we
time.
won.
That makes sense. It makes it sound like a cooler move. Better team attack.
They keep Azula locked up down here? Why? I've heard rumors that they feed prisoners to one instead of executing them. Do you think...
Stop it!
Alright, let's save our game and fight this big monster. Alright, never mind. You know,
Should we really take this?
the prisons in this place are nicer than just the normal housing in Calaglia. What does a light bottle do? Can I use that on anyone? No. I mean, we can't trigger this? Okay, let's just throw it away. There we go.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Same place seems way better than Calaglia.
This one's mine! More for the stockpile!
Yeah. People of Calaglia definitely had it worse.
Magic is down!
Flying with freeze! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
A freezing storm!
Take this! It's over!
In here!
You're
Ice
mine!
tornado! More for the stockpile!
Stardust!
Now!
Sion!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, She.
Gotta break through! You picked the wrong fight! Take this!
Dance in the wind!
Do it! Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Sion!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Does this look like an elevator key to you guys?
Only one way to find out. Let's go.
Yeah. Anyone need topping off? People could use one. I was kind of hoping for the key to the horrible wolf. Not chicken in a bucket. Go into the elevator, me. Don't go in here. Zoogle's gotta eat, not the Zoogle's fault. It's being fed people. Well, like, you're not supposed to, like, care about the Zoogles like you would animals. Because Zoogles aren't animals. They're, like, genetic mutant creatures that, like, are just, like, almost, like, organic robots, in a way. So, like, fuck that Zoogle. Fuck all Zoogles.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Are you still thinking about that armory with all the Danon equipment?
Yeah, especially that black armor. I don't think I've ever seen anything from Dana that looked so nice.
I can tell you that it was definitely Danon. It was made using techniques found only here. That's how I know. But ever since the Renans came, our civilization's been scrubbed out, bit by bit. Hardly anything's left now, which is why most people don't remember.
But why would the Renans have something like that? Unless it was the spoils of war. It must be a token of the Danons who fought and lost in the past. Or rather, that the Renans were able to beat them.
Armor that nice must have been worn by a commander of some sort. They might have even been a Danon hero.
A hero, huh? A fallen hero, maybe.
I hate to see all that stuff fall into Renan hands, but it's amazing to see that so much of it has survived.
You into this kind of stuff then, Rinwell?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Are we done here?
Are they flirting?
We don't want to keep Ganabelt waiting any longer.
My shield! Dragon form! It's on! We're not finished! Be still! Try harder! No, we can't!
Searing flame! Reload!
It's almost too strong!
Freezing
Be my guest! Here I come!
Now, healing astral energy!
Say no more!
I hate Zoogles.
Any injuries?
I hate them because of their... Where was... Hootle popped out for a second. At some point. No, I love Hootle.
Out of our way!
I'm specifically playing as Rinwell, so that way Hootle doesn't feel like nervous. It had to come out if like someone else was think it all about Hootle.
You're finished! Here I come! Here I try harder! Not a
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Lightning!
Here I come! I'll smash you! Dragon form!
Freezing storm!
Do it! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Yeah, hopefully we can find more owls and get to go back there. These elevators suck too. I'm sure we'll look around and find a key.
It's on! Bring him down! It's on!
Reload! Your wind won't save you from me!
Engaging!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Firmament render!
You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Dark, you're mine!
Probably equip something different than Orochi's Fury based on what Hulk said.
I'm ready for the next battle.
Kitty blouse? Ben. Oh. Armor. Weird. Yeah, weird.
No choice! I'm on!
Lightning orbs! Raging cascade!
Try harder! Fire support! I'm on it! Flaming thrust! Fire in the hole! Report! Mission!
I never miss!
Here I come! Ready it's and over! You're away!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Armor won't save you!
Spread!
Seems about right to me.
I didn't even like read what I just picked up there. My brain did not register it.
No choice!
None
It's over! This one's all mine! Not today!
Art
Take
field!
this!
Is that statue wielding art? Now I've seen everything! Raging cascade!
Lightning thrust!
Ice tornado here! That's freaking done!
Here I come! You'll finish! Take this! You're finished!
Now!
Take this!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Seems about right to me.
Great. Now we can keep moving.
Don't overdo it, Law.
Highly elegant, tailor-made Renin clothing, hardly made for combat, but surprisingly durable.
Go no further!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Freezing
Be
storm!
still! Mark it!
Ice tornado!
Take
Dance
this!
in the wind!
You're finished!
In here! I'll be saving
You're
you!
aboard! Mission!
Lightning orb! More without
Try harder! My
Raging cascade!
Try harder!
Magic
You're mine!
Air
Do it! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Hey now. Oh, there's a Red Knight.
Hi, Hoodle!
You rebel! Stop them!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Now you see what I can do.
You don't make a fool of me! Ignite!
Here's a healing art. Another fist.
Take this!
Blah, blah, blah. Help. Crossblade.
Here I come!
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! You're finished! Dragon Form!
Mission! Mission!
Searing flame. Reload.
Eat this!
Take this!
Lightning
You're
art.
finished!
Raging cascade.
Dragon Form!
Spread.
Now! You're mine! It's over! Here I
I'll
come!
be saving for.
Azure Storm! Dragon Form! It's over!
Heat now. Flame of fury.
I have no limits! Coming through! You're finished! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I did not do that again.
Not today!
More
I'll
of that
smash you! You're mine!
Terminate's not in your dreams.
Eat this!
What's this? Dance in the wind. Go air thrust. Searing flame.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nicely done.
An owl in here?
You think the elevator's activated now?
Should be. Let's check and find out.
We're coming for you, Ganabelt.
Oh, like demon horns?
Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
Then we can go to like outfits, switch this to like one. Need something more demony for her face. Maybe they're meant more for her, but her demonic outfit is just kind of cute.
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Got
This
you
one's
now.
mine.
Yeah, we don't even have anybody's thing.
None shall escape my judgment.
You're mine! You're finished!
What's this?
Dragon Form! Lightning Thrust! You're mine! Here I come! Reverse Strike! Dragon Form! Be still! You're
None
finished!
shall escape my judgment.
You're mine!
Anything normally, all mine.
You won't make a a fool of me! Here I come! First Dragon Swarm!
I'll end you! I'll finish you here and now!
Lightning Thrust!
Reload! I'll be saving
First
cover!
Strike!
I'll end you!
Dragon Swarm! I'm not done! Take this!
But that's my Rogers.
It's over!
Talon Storm!
Here I come! Ignite!
First aid!
I'm not done!
Raging Cannon!
I'll run you through!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
A hard-won victory.
Just a little farther and we'll be there. I'm coming for you, Ganabelt. Hey, hold up a sec, guys.
What's up?
We need to talk about Ganabelt. This guy can control both light and lightning, and I've heard his swordsmanship is unrivaled.
I'm not surprised. He is one of the top lords, after all.
That's not all. He also has these weird little gadgets that he likes to use.
Gadgets? You mean like some kind of a Renin weapon?
Probably. He's got a bunch of these things that hover all around him. They're supposed to protect him from attacks coming in at any angle.
I take it there aren't any blind spots then.
Nope. Which is why I plan to bust down his defenses from the front.
What? Why? Isn't that where his defense will be the toughest?
That's why it's worth attacking. Once I poke a hole in that bastard's defenses, the rest of you can tear it wide open and give him hell.
All right, we go with your plan, Law. Now let's get going. It's about time we got revenge for Zephyr.
Let's change up our arts. Doing lightning, so we should. Earth is probably a way to go. Water's probably not the way to go. Only have the one Earth. Probably should turn that off and that off. He's just going to be casting air attacks. Against light. I mean dark, but with Earth, I assume. So, lightning is most likely good against water, and air might be neutral towards it. Shouldn't be doing that. Oh, what's your over limit thing? Yeah, just. Everybody make sure to keep your over limit thing on. Not use that. No. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Destruction's probably my best move. Yeah, I'll just go for it.
Cannibal!
It's about time. I was beginning to worry you jumped ship like the rats you are.
You're not so fortunate. We're here to end you. To liberate Cyslodia. To avenge Zephyr.
You talk big, but don't you think you're forgetting something? Of your precious resistance groups, whether the Silver Swords or any others, none have ever dealt a blow to Renan domination. In each and every realm, the story is the same. Until you. You, who wields the blazing sword of Calaglia, are different.
News of Balsef's defeat really took the wind out of your sails.
That brute? A bad case of brawn over brain. Certainly no loss to me. Still, even the smallest of sparks can grow into an inferno. I must give precedence to the task at hand, extinguishing you. Snuffing out your fire before it spreads across the 5 realms.
That's... No. He can't be.
Rinwell?
Nothing. I'm fine.
I, Ganabelt Valkyris, Lord of Cyslodia, accept your challenge. Come and meet your death.
You'll pay for what you did to my father!
The feisty mouth wishes to bite the hand that feeds, does he?
I never wanted to serve you! I had no choice!
I'll fix
Here I come!
more where that came from!
I owe you one.
Get the wind! Burning strike! A whirling gear!
I'm not done!
Now you've done it!
I owe you one.
I'll slice you in two! Freaking does it!
Take this!
Where are you going?
I'm not done!
One more!
Here we
Here!
First strike!
More for the tornado!
I'll run you
Harris, like up the attack!
Leave this to me. I'll take him down. That's
Dragon Swarm!
I think not.
The barrier's been broken! Everyone, focus your attack!
Not today!
Pay for what you did!
It's over!
I'm almost done!
Dragon Swarm!
Magic freezing storm! Seal! Here's a healing art! Here comes!
I owe you one.
Oh, you're getting
Burning strike!
Here we go again!
Take this!
There! Go!
Big blast!
Here's a healing art!
Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
You'll pay! Shut him down!
I'm
not done!
That freaking does it!
Try harder!
Here we go again!
Too much to handle?
You're finished!
And blazing storm! One more!
Here I come!
One more! In here! Here's a healing art! More for the top pile!
You picked the wrong fight!
Whirling storm! Magic and that one's mine!
Destruction!
Get
More for the top pile! Here's a healing art!
You in two!
This one's mine!
I'm
Seal!
on! Take this!
More for the top pile!
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
You're done!
Here I come!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
We were just getting started. Here I come!
Sweet now.
Drink deep the
He's
despair.
channeling astral energy!
Damn it! Can't get any closer!
If this keeps up,
Take this!
That freaking does it!
Whilst the depths of despair consume
I'll
thee,
smash you!
Go get him! One last blah blah blah.
I command all the astral plane,
Freezing storm.
whilst thou art cursed to expire into nothing.
Go away!
Stand phased in heavenly lust,
Dragon Swarm!
Magic is dead.
whilst thou cowers before the gates of
Here
air.
I come! You're finished!
Come forth, divine lightning!
Destruction! You're mine!
The end is imminent! Indignation!
Cover the caster.
Insignificant worm! Now turned. Dump.
A freezing storm.
If we take another assault from that art, we're done for.
that mirage he creates, it can
channel all of his energy.
Then I guess we gotta get in quick and hit him hard.
Can't move! Where are you going?
I've let you all down.
I died. Oh, shit.
Where are you going? Rage Laser! Impudent! Enough!
How do I hit the recast item use? Like,
Ready to go. Saving this one. Let me help. Where are you going? This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Blink and you'll miss it. Destruction! Here, come on. I'll be saving this one.
I'm on it! Make ash of you!
Not now, not ever.
I felt fine not too long ago.
damn it. Definitely needed to grind levels.
You'll be rocked on my blade!
Blink!
You're mine! You're mine! You're finished!
Tear you to shreds. Here,
You're done! I owe you a whole day!
Not my fight.
Can't move!
And where are you going?
Flame of fury now! Not on my watch! Here Here's another! Magic is out! In here! Eat this! Searing! Reload! Sleep now!
There! First try!
Saving good one!
Scurry up now!
Reload! Rousing gale! Fury is red!
Dragon Swarm!
Gusty nail!
No, you've done it!
Rock is red! This one's mine!
You're finished!
Ready and ready!
To the wind! To the shadow!
Now you've
Sleep
done
now!
it! You picked the wrong fight! Be mine!
It's
over!
Sleep now!
Can't
More
move!
for the stop
Here I
pile.
come!
Here goes!
Dragon
Tornado!
Swarm!
More where that came from!
Eat this!
In here!
You're mine! It's
I'll
over!
be saving
Dragon
Tornado.
Swarm!
Here goes! More where that came from!
Drink deep the despair!
Magic is out! Here I
You
go!
have united
Into
with the
shadow. I'll be
abyss!
saving
Still going?
I'll finish him first!
In here! Here
Dragon
I go!
Swarm!
More
While the
for
depths of despair consume you!
Sealed!
You're mine!
Who
commands all the astral plane! Pierce through!
In here! Here I go!
Whilst thou art cursed to expire into nothing! Destruction! Dragon Swarm!
Magic is
Ah, who
out!
stands bathed in heavenly light! Burn in hell!
Searing flame!
Destruction! Whilst thou cowerest before the gates of hell!
Blah, blah, blah.
Come forth! Divine lightning!
More for the stockpile!
The end is imminent! Indignation!
I can't move!
Jesus.
Insignificant worm! Now return! Turn to dust!
Flame! Reload! This one's mine!
Blow away! Drink deep the despair!
Freezing storm!
I do am united with the abyss!
Ice tornado! I'll be saving this one! Magic is out!
Destruction!
Cyclone!
While the depths of despair consume! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
So rough. I really want to grind after this.
Not yet! For the sake of Lenegus and my fellow brethren on Dana, I will not! Shut your stupid mouth and go! No, I refuse to believe this. It cannot end this way. If I die, my subjects will...
It's over. That Zephyr's still gone.
Focus on the positive. We defeated a lord, and under difficult circumstances, too.
Focus on the positive? Zephyr's dead, Shionne.
And the Renans ruled this world unimpeded for 3 centuries. Did you think there wouldn't be any sacrifices?
So Zephyr's life just doesn't matter? He's dead, Shionne. Our friend is dead. We're fighting this damn war to keep people alive!
Yeah, you're right. This is a war. Did you just realize that? Zephyr wasn't the first to die, and he sure won't be the last. If you can't handle that, Alphen, then you should run back to Calaglia. And when you do, just remember to leave the Blazing Sword here, in safer hands.
What's that supposed to mean? Damn it. She just thinks she can say whatever she likes. Bickering among ourselves at a time like this isn't gonna get us anywhere. Especially at a time like this. All right. Fine.
So much for Ganabelt. Good riddance.
You said it.
So, was the Lord of Calaglia like Ganabelt too?
No. Balseph was huge, a real tough guy act. Now that I think of it, his crest was different too. His was a flaming cross.
Ah, I see. Anyway, what do you guys plan on doing from here?
We keep moving. 3 Renan Lords remain, and we won't rest until their thrones are empty as well. That work for you, Shionne?
That was my endgame from the beginning.
Hey, so if it's not too much trouble, could I maybe come along?
Isn't Cyslodia your home?
I mean, yes, but it's just, now that everyone knows what I've been hiding, well, it might be best to get as far away as I can until it all quiets down. Is that okay? I promise I'll pull my own weight.
Sure. You're welcome to join us.
Taking off, huh?
Yeah. Thanks for everything.
It's too bad. I wish there was more we could do to pay you back for all you've done. I'll see to it personally that Zephyr's remains reach Calaglia safely.
What's next for Cyslodia?
I honestly couldn't tell you. The enemy infiltrated its way right to our core as a people. Only time will tell if we can rise above our suspicions and come together.
Zephyr once told me that so long as you don't give up, there's no wall that can't be torn down.
Sounds about right. And thanks to you, the greatest obstacle that was in our way is now gone. I suppose the rest of it will be up to us.
I look forward to seeing how far you'll go.
Oh, I almost forgot. Before you head off, there's something I wanted to give you.
Wow, look at you. You scrub up real nice.
It was a parting gift.
It's like speaking to one of the old Dahnan heroes from legend.
Where to next, then?
Elda Menancia. You're really going to travel in that thing?
Why not? It's not as heavy as it looks. Actually, there's someone I was hoping we could invite along with us.
You can't be serious.
Got someplace to be?
Not really. I mean, I can't stay here, of course. And again, there's no one waiting for me back in Calaglia either. Plenty of ditches along the road. Maybe I'll find one to die in.
What?
How about a fresh start?
After the kinds of things I've done, I don't know where I'd even begin.
Your father said that as long as you face the past, there's hope.
I think it might be a little late for that.
He also said he'd fought and lost all his life, but didn't regret it in the slightest. It's only over when you give up. Keep fighting, and even that wall inside you can be brought down. Don't you want to see what your dad saw on the other side of that wall? What he was fighting for?
Do you think I'm even worthy to?
That's for you to decide.
I'm sick of losing everything I love. Of running from life. Maybe all that's left is to just turn around and face it. Count me in.
Finally. I thought you'd never finish. We've still got a ways to go.
Here we go, Hootle.
Yeah, Hootle, official party member. My controller fell asleep during that cutscene. Master Core of Light, Bloodlight slave labor has saturated with light astral energy. Spell cancel. These boost stuff. Items collected? It's a weird one. Owls met. That's the one we want.
This armor was a gift from Bregan. What if it really did belong to a Dahnan hero once upon a time?
Hey, did you make off with that armor while none of us were looking? Because I've gotta admit, you look pretty snazzy in it.
He didn't steal it, if that's what you mean. Bregan gave it to him as a parting gift.
Ah, right. Although it makes sense, I guess. It's like a symbol of rebellion in its own way.
Which is why it should have been your father wearing this, not me.
I don't know. I don't think he could have pulled it off like you, man.
I wonder what the last wearer of this armor was dreaming of for Cyslodia when they decided to rise up and fight.
Who knows? Anyone who could have answered that is long gone. Truth is always lost with the departed.
Are you saying there's no point in trying to understand why they gave up their lives?
No, only that it's impossible to know for sure. Look, I can tell that you're concerned about Cyslodia's future, but we do have other things to take care of. You can't shoulder all of the world's problems, Alphen. If you try to, you'll only find yourself buried by the weight of it all.
Yeah, I know. My path is forward, and I'll do what I can, here and now.
You were born in Calaglia, right, Law?
Oh yeah. It's scalding hot all the time there, so I was shocked when I learned Cyslodia is the exact opposite. Not to mention dark.
Not anymore, thankfully.
How did you even manage to cross the border between realms? All 5 realms are supposed to be closed off, due to the nature of the crown contest.
What? Is this an interrogation now?
I didn't mean it like that. I just figured if a Dahnan like you was able to slip between realms, it could come in handy later.
Ah, good thinking. I don't think I really did anything all that creative, though.
What? Don't tell me you climbed over the walls of fire.
Oh, hell no. Not even Zeugles could do something that crazy. Nah, I stowed away.
In what?
Oh, you'll like this. The realms don't maintain much contact with each other, but there are resources each is looking to trade for. So, there are cargo convoys from each of the lords that go around a few times a year to lend those resources to each other.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. That was the only time the gates of Calaglia would ever open up.
Right. Obviously, they don't let Dahnans ride with them, so I snuck on board inside some cargo instead.
So you were carried out of the realm? You did great not getting caught. Way to go.
Let's just say I've always had a knack for sneaking around since I was little. I was also really desperate to get the hell out of Calaglia at the time. I had more guts than brains that day. If I had to guess, I probably wasn't the first one to ever do something like that. Dahnan or Renan.
I wonder if that's how Ganabelt, was able to hear about what happened in Calaglia so quickly.
So in other words, we should always assume that the enemy is informed about whatever it is that we may be up to, wherever we go.
Rough. Change up some outfit stuff. Since main character got an outfit. Doesn't have great outfit options. Leave her as she is, I guess. I thought I had the sword art pack. I don't see the sword art armor in here. Oh well. Still just like slightly better. Thanks, miss. Next time I'll bring my mommy with me. I'd love that. Can't wait to see you two. Hey, you're that woman who... Have we met somewhere? Sorry. No, just thinking out loud.
Yeah!
Hey, you're the guys that helped liberate Calaglia. That was impressive stuff, what you did. I wonder what all the people I ratted on are going to do to me. Drive me out of here, maybe even lynch me. Wouldn't blame them after everything I done. Thought you had parents you were looking after. Yeah, well, they died. What the hell was I thinking back then? What you did might have been wrong, but you're still alive. As long as you are... It's never too late to turn things around. Don't throw the rest of your life away simply because of hindsight. You're telling me to start living for others now? Not just my parents? Easy for you to say. You're a big hero. You can take it or leave it. I'm just telling you what I'd do in your shoes. I'm glad you're not. So, what is it you're going to do now instead? We're going to liberate Dana, so that nobody like you has to make those sort of hard choices ever again. Yeah, that's about what I expected to hear. No way anyone will ever forgive a dirty traitor like me, but I have to do something. I just knew that when I went into the bathroom, someone was going to ring the doorbell. Oh no. Is that a cue for me to get up and go deal with the door? Help? I'm gonna go check on the door. I'll be right back. Apparently things are fine. I'm expected to check Discord during my stream. Alright, here's the Discord from Cal. Cal, should I read this out loud? No, you're not, but you're not expected to get up during your stream. Please don't read that. That's it. Well, if you're lucky, it's that furniture you wanted, so then that way you can start putting that together today and then get the rest of your room cleaned up before you start your new job. Guess I'll take your advice and see what I can do to make up for my past.
Thanks for letting me stick around, you guys.
Sure, we're happy to have you.
I hope the guy who got hurt on that broadcast is doing okay. Yeah, he looked like he was in terrible shape, but I hope he knows that he reminded us of what matters. Love to meet the guy and shake his hand.
But are you sure you don't want to head back to Calaglia?
Yeah, I'm not sure how I can help yet. But for now, I'm going to follow Alphen and see what happens next.
It is. I was going to start building. Alright, well, good luck building it. Hopefully, it's easy. Alright, so we got one side quest. That's it. I think we should also head back to Calaglia.
We finally made it.
Right.
Oh, it's you guys again. Thanks again for all your help earlier.
Well?
Don't mention it. How's the rebuilding process coming along? I won't pretend it's going perfectly, but we're getting by alright. Right now, we're in the middle of trying to get all the folks who were hauled in by Snake Eyes back home. Exclamation point. The problem, as always, is the Zeugles they make... Was that the doorbell? My doorbell might have just gone off. I can't tell, though. Problem is always in the Zeugles. They make it hard to go most anywhere. I'll see if that was the doorbell and grab fresh water. I'll be right back. Or I won't. Alright, I can't tab out of this conversation. If we could clear out just a small handful more of them, I think we can manage, but how? Hey Alphen, you think we can take time and lend these guys a hand? With Zeugles, you mean? I don't expect it to make things even between me and them, but I still want to do something to help. Yeah, sure.
Got it.
Sounds like a job that's right up our alley. Let's help them out, Law. Where do you want us to go, Bregan? Glad to have you on board. I need you to head for the Nevaria Snow Plains. You can clear some Zeugles out of there, you'd be doing us a solid. The sooner that area is safe to traverse, the sooner we can get people home, thanks to you two. Alright, now I'm gonna go see if that was our doorbell. Okay, that was fun. Someone else took care of the door. Defeat the Roper Horde. What do you all have to say? Manek, I trusted you. How could you betray us? I'll never forget what Zephyr said before he died. He was a true hero. I'm really grateful for everything you all and Zephyr have done for this realm. Thank you. I'm so grateful for everything you all have done. I'll do whatever I can to help. Think of this place as your own home from now on. I guess if anyone could take out Ganabelt, it'd be the Blazing Sword who liberated Calaglia himself. Now that Menek's gone, I guess we need a new leader, huh? Maybe I'll put my name forward and see what happens. You can do that if you like, but I doubt there's anyone better for the job than Bregan after what he did to bring us all together. You may be right, but I still think we could do with someone a little more, you know, charismatic. You guys get rid of the inn lady? That kinda sucks. What did Zephyr say before he died? Everything's coming up Zephyr. He did a speech that was like, the evil group has made you put walls around your heart, tear down your wall, basically. I'm in a good mood today, so I'll throw in a little extra for always being such a good customer, Pam. Oh, thank you, I'll be here again soon. Brother, you sure you don't want to go back to work? Yeah, I quit. I'm staying with you from now on. If I never work that job again, it'll be... never mind. Alright. What was that quest we just picked up? Pulling the snowplane herds. Could go check on this guy again. But I think what we learned from that boss fight was that I honestly should have stayed and grinded out levels in the sewers, even if it was annoying, or out in the wilderness. I should have been like level 20 when I fought that guy. We used way too many items. That being said, we probably should go purchase a bunch, because we used like half of our life things and pretty much all of our healing things, which felt bad. I get having to use a couple, but like, we use so many, and we almost got party wiped. Hey sis, wanna go on a walk with mommy and daddy when they get back? Walking in the sun is so much fun. Yeah, when they get back, yeah. Parents are dead.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Where does that drawbridge connect to?
No idea, but I've seen it get lowered. It can't be lowered from this side anyway, so it's useless to us.
This is the Naviri Snow. This is the Frozen Valley. I don't know where this is. I think these are monitors. Sick. That's cool that your new job sent you monitors as well. Did they send you an ability to use them? Because your laptop only had one HDMI port, right? There's a shop here. Yeah, let's head here. I'm not sure. I'm struggling with the box. That's fair.
We've reached our destination.
Box has outsmarted me so far. It is cardboard, the smartest of material.
Is that the Zugor we're looking for?
Get lost! Dance in the wind!
You're finished!
Sleep now!
Oh yeah, I gotta fix my art.
Dragon Swarm!
Here goes!
Come and face me!
Where that came from? You alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Take this!
I'll be
It's
ready.
over! Not a chance! Dragon Swarm!
Blazing Storm! Do it!
First for everyone else. Feel free to just do whatever you want. I don't care. For me, I want to keep Dragon Storm. I like Lightning Thrust. The ones with squares around them are 2 cost, and the ones without are 6. Still don't have any other air moves.
No choice! Lightning Thrust!
Cascade!
You're mine! This one's all mine! We're cleaning house!
Let me take the rest of them.
Well, someone's
Not
feeling
today!
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Go no further!
Smash you!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Dragon Swarm!
Eat this!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Photon
I'm not done!
Raging Cascade! Searing
This-
Tempest! Ready!
Take this!
Third will!
Orochi's Fury!
Flare Tornado! Lightning
Dragon
Bolt!
Swarm!
Raging Cascade!
First two
Now!
still! You're down!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Blah, 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 magic! Seal!
Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
I'm out!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Hey, well that's pretty much that quest done. Just walk around and kill all the monsters in the zone just to get the XP for it. Since we,
Let's dispose
we're
of the
under-leveled
trash.
for the last boss.
I never miss!
October.
Dragon Swarm! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Bullseye, Shion!
Get out of my sight line or you'll get hit!
Together.
While I
that
work,
wasn't even
Anna
a problem.
starts saying blah 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 data. The horrible director I had at my last boss, or last job, used to, like, say that dumb bullshit was gonna be happening, and then, like, just be like, yada yada yada, this is the case.
Out of our way!
And just wouldn't really, like, explain anything to us. It was super frustrating, and I hated it.
It's over! Now! Megasonic Thrust!
Do it!
None! Talon Storm!
We're in good form!
Yeah, that sounds annoying. Yeah, it was. Hard-hitting piercing art that goes straight through an enemy, followed up by a strike from behind. That could be really good against armored units. Start using that instead of sword flurry or whatever. I would just say it to myself. Yeah, that would be like the nicer thing to do.
Right, here goes! Here I come!
My astral
I'll
energy
run you
dance in the
through!
wind!
Ha!
Field!
Here I come!
Raging Storm!
Orochi's Fury!
Hit!
I'm on! Dazzle!
Tornado!
It's
Death
over!
Eye!
Big Blast!
Field! None shall escape
You're
my
mine!
judgment!
Ha! I try harder! You're mine!
Shadow
It's
Ball!
over!
Whoa! Hey! What?
This is barely target practice.
I really need to get those things that make my counter better. The cheaper ones, 600.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Here I come!
Sealed!
Eat this!
This will come in handy! Permanent render! Cyan instant! Now!
I'm not done! This
I
one's
never
all mine!
miss! More where that came from! Easy peasy, huh, Hoodle?
Right, here goes! Not today!
Wait, how?
Let me take the risk!
Wow, someone's feeling lively!
Megasonic thrust!
My fists are crushing it out there!
Like 11 XP doesn't really feel worth it. But look, I know we have to grind.
Always good to be back in familiar territory. Hmm?
How are things going with those Zoogles out on the Navira snow plains? Making progress? Better than that, we got rid of them all for you. The area should be safe for a while. Damn, nice job. That should make it a lot easier for folks to return to their homes. Much appreciated. Really think that things are going to be okay for the people once they're back? I mean, think about it. Anybody who got arrested has to realize someone reported them. You've made it clear that the slate is wiped clean. Retribution is forbidden. Can't really expect people to just... I know a rule isn't going to be enough, trust me, I'm not naive. But we all have to face each other and confront our past as best we can before we move on.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess you can't pretend like nothing ever happened.
I wonder if something happened.
Another side quest?
Oh, hey!
Hey, Bregan, is there anything else I can do to help around?
Right.
You bet. Could I ask you to go around and survey some folks? What kind of survey? We need to gather a lot of different opinions about how to make this town a better place to live. But I guess because of the constant surveillance we were all under, people have yet to find their voices. So to figure out what's on people's minds, you think going to them and asking them straight up is your best bet? Exactly. Can I count you in? Yeah, sure.
Yeah!
Jeez. Yeah. I think I can handle that. I'm used to going around and talking to people. You don't mind, do you, Alpha?
All right.
By all means, let's get straight to work. Great, thanks to you two. Then for starters, let's have you ask a handful of people around town. See how that goes. Survey says... Is that a Family Feud joke? Well, if you're out gathering opinions from townspeople, I've got something for you to pass on to them Silver Swords. Tell them to let us merchants start trading freely already. Bright Eyes are gone, so I don't see what the holdup is. I mean, between you and me, our neighboring realm, Calaglia, they say that got liberated shortly before we did, right? So while we're over here freezing our butts off, waiting for things to open up, they could already be well underway developing their trade. Make sure you tell them all that. I don't want us getting left behind by the competition. I assume Calaglia and here will have very different resources to, trade.
We finally made it.
What would I change about Cislodin, you ask? Well, there's one thing that comes to mind. The execution platform in the central plaza. We'll prioritize getting rid of that. Every time I come across the thing, I can feel myself tense up. You understand why, right? Just looking at it puts me on edge. And this inn wasn't here before.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Can't ever just be happy and in the moment. You never know who among your friends might be reporting to the Snake Eyes behind your back. It's scary to think about people, you know, but it's true. You know, after what happened, I never thought we'd get to go drinking together ever again. You're telling me, it still doesn't feel real that I'm out. Are you, you need a metal worker? You've come to the right place. What can I make for you? Still don't have more accessory up. Someone like me doing what I love, work is its own reward. Step right up, I'm confident. I have just the weapons you're looking for at the quality you expect. Now tell me what you want. Better stuff. Shop. Welcome to my shop. Prices are fair and all your transactions are above the board. Something... Now.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
Can't wait till we get better defense up foods and stuff. I hope it'll be like some other JRPGs I've played where there's XP ones. Increase the amount of XP you get recipes. Then I can finally start, like, grinding better.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Asking people what they want out Sisloden, and it can be anything at all? Well, in that case, there's that whole underground prison system beneath Ganabelt's old manor, remember? I was locked up in there. I don't care what you do to get rid of it, bury it, blow it up, whatever. Just make sure that place can never be used as a prison again. Oh yeah, there's the horrible wolf monster.
Did
in
we
there
get
too.
everything? Yeah, let's report back to Bregan.
Finally. If only...
I see.
So, people want the execution platform gone? I definitely can't blame them for that.
All right.
Merton's got a good point too. We should definitely prioritize that as well. Problem is what to do with that underground prison complex. Believe me when I say I want the place sealed off as much as anyone. There's a lingering resident there making things difficult. Talking about Azul? Yeah, it's locked inside the cell, at least, but everybody's too afraid to go inside the prison with it around.
Got it.
So if we get rid of it, the problem's solved, right? You do that for us? I feel bad always asking you folks for so many tough favors. Here's the keys to the cell. That thing is big and nasty, though, even by Zoogle standards. So watch yourselves in it. There's a good chance it might be, like, level 20. And if that's the case, it'll stomp us, because levels actually really matter in this game. Even when we were, like, starting out and things were, like, a level ahead of us, it was still like, oh yeah, we can get wiped. So I think we definitely should grind. I wish there was a way to see how much XP to, like, actually level up. Okay, there we go. 3,237, and the, like, wolves were giving us, what, like, 12? That's a harsh grind. I think the ropers were giving us more. Let's see how much the ropers were giving us in passage. There's a new quest in Olsbeck. That being said, if there's new quests, that'll give us more XP. Hopefully we can boost our level by like 2 or 3 before we go try to fight that wolf.
We finally made it.
Still nothing on that guy.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Where am I going? Oh, there we.
Yeah!
Unless my eyes deceive me, I think that's the blazing sword I see. How have you been, man? You really don't have to call me that, Grenar. You look like you got your hands full. Sure you got time to chat? Oh, I'm on break, you know. It's all well and good that we Crimson Crows have taken it upon ourselves to start developing Calaglia. I'm telling you, I've had it up to here with the people and their damn
Just
problems.
great.
Sounds like they're keeping you busy. Busy doesn't even begin to describe it. I can't catch 40 winks. Here I say, things were almost easier before we kicked the Bright Eyes out. Okay, not really, but you know what I mean. Actually, can I ask you folks a favor? One of the things we're struggling with right now is our housing shortage. Gotten by until now cramming people into shacks, but what I really want is to give every family their own home. Problem is, there aren't many places around here that can withstand the elements. But you know what might? The abandoned village in Iglia. If we could use there, we'll be in business. So, can I ask you to check it out and see if it's suitable? Yeah, sure.
Good.
Good thing. I'm happy to do what I can to lighten your load.
What?
Alpha. The area is Zoogle Central, so don't expect it to be a walk in the park. I'm there to give you yet another thing to do, but I appreciate it. Taking root.
Is this your idea of atonement?
I never put much thought into what would come after liberation.
Don't expect me to help you with this sort of thing in the future.
There was another side quest I saw some quest. Oswald.
Finally. If only we could have...
Oh! That you, Alphen? Why are you still bumming around these parts? I know I said you were welcome to come back here when you needed a rest, but this is a bit soon for a reunion, don't you think?
I guess.
Now that you mention it, it kind of does look like I'm taking a little too easy. To be honest, I'm feeling a little lost on what to do.
All right!
Well, in that case, why don't you help me out a bit? There's always so much to do around here. There's no time to worry about things. For instance, I'm running low on pepper and could use some more. I use it in my medicine as well as help preserve food. And if you help me with this, it'll get rid of all those troubles, guaranteed.
How's this?
If that's what you need, we've got some of it ourselves. The stuff. Oh, this is exactly what I was looking for. Thanks. Wait here for me. I'm gonna go whip up my special recipe just for you.
How's this?
Well, what do you think of my very own kebab?
Wow.
They're the best meal I've had all year. I didn't realize you were such a good cook, Doc. Had a feeling they'd be right up your alley. The secret to them lies entirely in the pepper. I'm more than happy to teach you the recipe so you can cook it for yourself on the road. That'd be great. Thanks, Doc.
I was wondering why she'd gone quiet. She's still eating.
Alright.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Maybe at some point I'll do like off-camera grinding. That way I can just sit and like watch YouTube videos or something while I
No choice.
Vanquish darkness!
I'll run you through! I'm not done!
Divine strength!
This could be useful.
That looks like the Zoogle we were told about.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry.
Something
'cause
you want
laws
to say?
on.
Not so long as you
A
keep
lot
them
of it's
pointed toward
buried,
the enemy.
Some of it could still be usable.
Only if we drive off the Zoogles, though. Is the area worth the trouble? I suppose we won't be running out of work anytime soon.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here I go!
You're finished!
One more!
Mega Sonic
You are in
through!
tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, I'll come help out.
How could a girl ever say no? Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
You literally can't pick up any more sharp fangs starting them.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Yeah.
Oh, Alpha, did you check out that village?
Sorry.
Hate to say it, Grenar, but the place is a bust. There's not much of it that can be used in swimming with Zoogles. Yeah, but it has a ton of fresh water. I should have known. I had a feeling that was the case, but I had to try. Got no other leads, and things are just as mad as ever. We're at the ends of our ropes. I feel it, Grenar, but you know, I realized something earlier. I never have imagined people coming up to you and asking for help and trying to make things better before we liberated Calaglia, right? And now, people are able to do that. I think that's a sign of just how free people are now, don't you? The fact that people get the chance to improve their lives is thanks to the freedom they now enjoy. It might be tough to deal with now, but this is a bump in the road to a better life. Easier said than done, I know, but you get what I mean. You know what? You're right. This isn't something to complain about. That's our blazing sword, always the wise one. Told you, call me Alphen already. I'm glad you're feeling better about it now.
Gotcha.
Totally. If we can get through this, it'll make Calaglia a better place to live in the long run. Thanks for letting me vent, man. You mind if I come to you again if I need to talk to you about other stuff in the future? Not at all.
You seem happy for someone who just went on a wild goose chase.
Hey, when you're free, there's no need to sweat the small stuff.
Oh, it's no skin off my nose. But if we're done here already, can we get back to our mission?
Another wild goose chase. Go to the bottom of my about page and picture of my cat. What are you, Talos? Right, we still can't do his thing. We still can't fight the Mantis that's level 43. So I guess just push forward and go to Rosen Valley, I guess. Right? I guess we could go see what level this thing is, because maybe we can kill it.
What?
guys want? Did you come here to take me away? No? I'm here to shut down and seal off this prison complex once and for all. Want to get rid of this place? You mean I have to leave here? Are you telling me you're here because you want to be?
Huh?
You were a snitch, weren't you? Aw. I can tell just by the way this guy's acting. You're afraid someone you ratted on getting payback, so you decided to hide here and lay low, didn't you?
That ain't funny.
I only turned them in before they did the same thing to me. It was self-defense. I shouldn't be punished for that, should I?
Huh?
We're all under that kind of pressure. If you talk to them, maybe you'll be able to come to an understanding. Hell no. I can't just hand myself to them on a plate. They'd kill me as soon as spit on me. What are you going to do then? You can't hide forever. I can't stay here. I'll find another place to hide, like the underground waterway. I bet that might work. Someone's so determined to keep running. I don't see why you don't just get out of Sisladen. Because no village will take in a total stranger like me. Plus, it's so cold outside the capital. There's no way I could survive. So you're just gonna spend the rest of your life hiding in fear underground. What kind of way to live is that?
What'd you say?
Shut up, kid. Why do you care so much about how a scumbag like me lives my life? You know, I'm not sure why. I think if you can find a way to start over, you'll feel a lot better about it. You make it sound so damn easy. Well, it ain't. You remind me of the older guy they broadcast getting executed. He talked a lot like you. I remember him urging people not to be like him, to turn themselves around while they had time. Yeah, I wouldn't be in this mess if I could. Ask yourself what it is you couldn't bear to lose, he said. Hold on to it and never let go. Anna.
That ain't funny.
Why'd you have to go and sound like that rebel? Now I'll have to get my sorry ass moving again. Then if I go meet the person I snitched on and apologize, you really think I can start over?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're really sincere about it. Alright, I'm gonna trust you, stranger. Wish me luck. I'm gonna need it.
Zephyr's words got through to him. The things he risked his life to say were worth it in the end.
I just hope he got through to others, too.
It might take...
Looks like the cell. Once we open it, we're a fight. Are we ready? No.
some time. I think they'll get there eventually.
Alright, I think this is gonna go poorly. So, we'll see. Oh yeah, this is gonna go poorly.
Don't get
Let's just,
careful.
Don't tell me we'll die and reload.
Burn it hell! Dance to head! It's not even fair!
Aim!
Multiple weeks.
The weak spot!
This one's mine!
Megasonic thrust!
Raging storm! Raging cascade! I turn away! Here's a healing art! Dance to the renegade!
Megasonic thrust!
Hey, I'll be saving this one!
Magic storm! You're mine! You're finished!
Here, let me help.
I'm not done! I owe you one!
Lightning orb!
Megasonic thrust!
Hey, one at a time! In here! Instant! Get out of there with the others!
Here I come! It's over! Hear it now!
Air thrust! Photon blast!
This armor won't save you! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Here I come!
Surrender!
Burn it hell! You're done! You're mine! Storm! You're finished!
Gemini Aqua!
Oh, you can target heads. They each have their own health.
Oh, away! You're mine! Megasonic thrust!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Never miss! Divine streak! I'll end you! Take it!
You're finished!
Help this!
Blow away! Here I come! It's over! Orochi's fury! Dark wind!
Here goes!
Take this! It's over!
Here, let me win!
I'm not done!
Photon magic is
Megasonic thrust!
Go!
Challenge Thor! You're finished!
By the
It's
power of
time!
water! Do it!
sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! First You're mine! It's over! Eat this! Ferocious Fury! Eat this! Flaming Throw!
I'll be saving you.
Eat this! Here I come! Storm! Burn in hell!
They're not playing around. Burning Ghost! That air thrust! One more!
First strike!
Dance in the wind!
Oh,
Air
take this!
thrust! One more!
Ferocious Fury!
I never miss!
I'm on it! I can carve through armor!
You're mine!
Let me help!
It's over!
Eat this!
First aid!
Thanks.
Light astral
Megasonic
energy
thrust!
in the wind!
I'm on it!
Mega ray!
Dazzle!
Field!
Take this!
Gemini
You're
Alpha!
finished!
Cannon storm! The others! Raging cascade!
Blow away! It's over!
By the handle water!
Take this!
Thrust!
Ferocious Fury!
Light astral energy! Here,
I'm
let
on
me
it!
help!
Here I come! It's finished!
Let's do it!
Here!
Watch this!
It's done!
Light astral!
Falling behind!
Looks like this one's mine!
Like hell it is!
Back into the fray!
Take this!
By the power
You're finished!
of
Storm!
not on my watch!
Here I come! Here! Megasonic thrust! You're mine!
The enemy is going all out! Mega ray!
You're finished!
Lightning raging cascade! It's about to strike!
You're mine! Look sharp, everyone!
Rise and
You'll
ready!
pay for that!
I'm out!
You're finished!
Where are you going? I'll bring you back to the next abyss!
It's over!
Both of them died. It's funny.
Resuscitation!
So weak! Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right at Wayne in no time.
Here I come! Strike!
I'll end you! Ready to go!
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Blow away!
Surrender!
Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
It was a lot easier to get out of the way of his attacks. Small key found.
I'm even stronger than before.
Interesting. What does that go to? I'm gonna have to re-explore this whole place to figure out what door that opens. No, nobody did. I'm going to check boss area first. See if that's where the hidden room is. Small key found in the prison tunnel. It's used to operate some. You know what I should do is see if there was something in the actual prison cell. Like the wolf was standing on or something, so just like walk in the middle and there's a examine button kind of situation. No. Alright. Spot to use this key gonna be obvious. I really hate this concept of here's a random key to a hidden thing that you don't know where it is. I could check the map to see if there's a room or something. Okay. Nope, in the back of the collections room. Lucky Bank.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Item drop rate up. That sounds like a really good one. I'll have to go see if we can craft more of those at a higher level. I'll take more loot over stat since anything. So what am I wasting my time for? Let's just fast travel.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I see.
There was an informant hiding out there, huh? I have to imagine there wasn't a single soul in the city who didn't hear Zephyr's words that day.
Right.
I think you're right that the people have taken them to heart and started the change, slowly but surely. Might have to be cautious right now. It's a new era for this realm, and we're still in its infancy. But the change is real, and it's taking place little by little. Yeah, I guess what my dad said really saved that guy's soul in a sense.
Hey.
Maybe, but you pressing him is what made him remember it in the first place. You deserve a lot of credit too, Law. Thanks, Alphen. Anyway, with that Zoogle gone, we can now finally seal off the prison. Thank you all again so much for making this whole thing possible. Oh yeah, so we don't even get XP for beating quests, we just get SP. Which is cool, but also like...
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Oh my god, another class?
What?
Hey!
Bregan? Oh, it's you kids again. Didn't hear that look, Bregan. I'm guessing something else has got your goat. What? Is it that obvious? One thing after another keeps popping up around here. Say, do you guys know about... Uvon Grotto?
Well...
Cave system connecting Calaglia and Sislodin, right? Right, well the merchants in Sislodin want to use it to travel back and forth. Start trading with Calaglia, I'm guessing. They must be pretty rugged if they want to make that trip. For one thing, there's plenty of Zoogles inside. I'm not sure they've thought this one through. Well, run-of-the-mill Zoogles are a nuisance, alright. Apparently there's a giant one causing all kinds of hell. trying to put together a hunting party, but the merchants are getting impatient and planning on going it alone.
Oh?
Wait a second. I think we already got rid of that big Zoogle when we traveled through there before. Really? I knew I could count on you kids to get the job done. I'll have to tell the merchants right away. Gotta send one of our dispatches out to Calaglia as well. Things are about to get even more hectic around here. Always like quests where we don't have to do anything. Guess that is it for side quests here. Did doing the side quests here open up any more in Calaglia? Nope, just Frozen Valley. Well, stream's supposed to end in like 2 minutes, so we'll probably just
You finally
end
made it.
stream before we
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
explore this zone. And we definitely want to spend some time grinding. So maybe on Monday, or maybe sometime this weekend if I'm not up to anything, I'll do some level grinding in the zone we've already been in. But until then, yeah, I guess. So then maybe next stream we'll pop in and I'll be like level 25 or something. Because I'll probably go back to the frozen area where we first met Law and got Dad kidnapped. Zephyr. And then I'll probably grind there, just because the area is small and there's 2 rest sites I can run in between. Yeah. That or the underground area with the ropers and we slap poison nullification on everyone. Not the one with the slimes, because those ones are oozes, because those ones kick my ass. Alright, well, anyone who watched today, thank you, and hope to see you again. Anyone watching the video after my stream, thank you. We do have a schedule set up. We'll stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday for 4 hours from 10 a.m. my time to 2 p.m. I'm Arizona time zone, so whatever time zone you're in, figure that out. But, thanks everyone for watching and stopping by. Have a good weekend.